Will artificial intelligence, with so much evolution out there, eat up all the HR jobs in near future? We'll figure out in this video. Okay, so let me start by giving an example of how artificial intelligence is changing the job roles in HR. For example, recruitment. So from the time a hiring manager decides that he or she wants to hire somebody in their team, they create a job description and post it on the career site, or maybe they have some internal tool to post that out. So that's some automation happening there. Then the tool automatically posts it on the various job sites wherever the company has subscription on, and then the candidate applies to that job role. The tool, the AI automation, will decide whether the resume matches to the skill set which are defined by the hiring manager as key skills. If the resume scores good enough, that will be a shortlisted resume, and then the tool itself will send the link of initial test that is supposed to be taken by the candidate. Then candidate takes up the test, and the test gets evaluated from the system itself if the scores are fed into the system, or the test can be directly looked upon by the hiring manager himself or herself, and basis the result of the test, an email can go to the candidate saying you're shortlisted or you're rejected. If the person is shortlisted, a calendar link can be attached in the email itself where he or she can choose his preferred time of interview basis the available window of the hiring manager or the interviewer. And then once the candidate book a slot, the interview link is sent to both automatically via email to the hiring manager as well and to the candidate as well. And then they both meet on interview call face to face. Hiring manager gets to decide if he likes, if he doesn't like. Basis that, he'll input the feedback into the tool. Then tool will further do its work in generating the letter or negotiating the CTC, negotiating the terms, and you get the idea, I believe. Tell me honestly, doesn't it look scary to you? So does this mean that the jobs of recruiters will be wiped out? No guys, no AI tool can replace a human intervention into the process, which is very much required. Tool can definitely assess basis what keywords are punched in, but when it comes to assessing a human basis their attitude, behavior, their generic fitment into the role, basis what kind of personalities a company hire, and even from the candidate side, they need somebody to interact to understand what it is like to work in that particular company, what the role is about, and how everything is going to happen. So human intervention is very much important, and I don't see AI replacing that in near future. But with that being said, HR job roles are definitely going to evolve in a different direction, which means AI will definitely automate the process. A lot of processes which are manual, redundant, repetitive tasks that are done by HRs, and it will give them so much of time to attend to more important things rather than just those operational stuff. So in future, for HR job roles, your EQ will weigh much higher than IQ, because IQ is very well replaced by AI already, and in future you'll see a lot of automation happening, so it can be very much done by AI tools. Then why the company needs to pay a human for doing that job? But what AI tools lack at is emotional quotient. So candidates who exhibit high EQ in the interviews will definitely get an edge over others, because the future lies there. AI tools are doing all the operational and transactional work. What they cannot do is to think how to change the process to improve the employee experience into the company. That thinking process has to come from a human being. Only a human being can sense what's wrong in a particular situation, how they can improve a human experience in the organization, what policies need to be changed, what more to be added, on what employees has to be surveyed at. For sure, AI tools can help you launch that survey, get those response, and get the results out there, give you insights. But you as a human have to first think that what the employee should be surveyed on, and what's the outcome, what the outcome says, what's the problem that outcome is depicting, and basis that picture, what solution would be the best for your company with the kind of budgets your company have, with the kind of limitations your organization has. So all of that goes into planning and more strategic work rather than being more operational job role. This also means that HRs will be expected to be comfortable with using technology. In the past, it wasn't a requirement. Somebody has it, it was an added advantage, it was a feather in the cap, but if the person didn't have it, it wasn't a mandatory requirement. But going forward in future, if you are looking forward to a HR job role, you cannot deny the fact that you have to make yourself comfortable using and understanding technology. So if you're choosing HR just because it is not so much of the technology role and you do not have to break your head understanding the technologies, then you might want to evaluate some other option. Or in fact, all the jobs out there, I think in the future will be technology heavy. So you have to prep yourself up for that. In the interview, if you're asked about tools or technologies or how comfortable you are using the tools, then you have to paint a positive picture if you want to get shortlisted, because that's the way to future. So rather than fearing AI, you have to prepare yourself with those tools, and you have to keep yourself updated what's coming in the market. For example, ChatGPT, we all know what a wave it has created. So as a HR, if you get an interview question that how you can use ChatGPT for your advantage, you should know the answer. So if you have not tried the tool yet, please go ahead and try it, because as HR, do not think that you will be out of it. You will have to for sure make yourself comfortable using it. It's free, you can try it, test it, and see how fun it is and make yourself comfortable with it. So that's what I'm saying, that rather than fearing AI, you have to make sure that you are updated and you're aware what tools are coming and how they can help you in that job role, or you educate the interviewer that what's coming up, even if they do not ask. If they just mention about AI, you talk about different tools and tell them how beneficial they are for the HR department, or how HR function can get help from that tool and can automate a lot of processes through it. And also I want to mention here that you will see some new job roles coming up because of AI in HR team, which will be more tool centric or AI centric, where the person has to have knowledge both on AI, how to manage those tools, and have domain knowledge of HR. So I believe for sure there will be few roles that would come up in near future which will align more towards AI. And the main responsibility of those job roles would be that they understand HR, first thing. Second, they understand the AI technology and the tools. And third thing, how they can help HR function being more efficient by using those tools, obviously. Because if there is technology, then the team would need somebody who can manage that technology. So I think we all have to be ready for that. It will be interesting to see how the whole HR function will change once the AI comes into more life. But if you ask my personal opinion, I think we are heading towards a great time, because all the repetitive and mundane tasks will be taken care by AI. HRs will now have the time to do more real stuff that will have more meaningful impact on the business, how the whole employee life cycle happens in the organization. We can finally take out time and think how to do things differently to make employee experience better in the organization, which means we will get to do the more strategic stuff. So to conclude it all, guys, I just want to say that no, AI will not eat up the HR jobs in future. Yes, the HR job roles will for sure go through a major change, where the transactional stuff will be taken care by AI, the chatbots, the repetitive queries by the employees. All of that stuff will be taken care by AI. HRs will do more of the strategic stuff, more of the experience stuff, where they have to think and make processes around improving employee experience into the organization, all of that good stuff. So I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to that future. And as a viewer of the HR Destination, I'll encourage you also to get your hands on the tools that you see coming out there, and just see how it can help you in learning, how it can help you in your job, how you can mention them to get edge in your interview. Make sure that you are comfortable with the technology and you do not fear from it, because I don't think that any job out there in market will be now not technology heavy. So I don't think we have an option. We have to get comfortable using technology and understanding technology. And with that, we came to the end of this video. If you still have any query around this topic, you can leave that in the comment section. I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. And you keep on watching more content on the HR Destination to be a successful HR professional. And I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.